Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 824. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings, one and all.
Okay, so I know I joke around a lot, and I love also the Ghostbusters new movie 2016, and I tend to make videos every now and then. I made a video today, I made a video yesterday, I guess a couple days ago. But here's a situation. New evidence has come to light concerning the Ghostbusters budget.
Oh.
Now, we were led to believe that the budget was $154 million, but then minus $10 million in tax credit. So it was $144 million, okay? Now, judging from the movie, the special effects were pretty good, but I had a hard time believing that $144 million was mostly for special effects. Now, I know that Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig and Kate McKinnon and Leslie Jones had to get paid nice to do this.
And you've got location pay as well.
Right. But something seemed off because when everybody was calling it a flop, Sony said their numbers are completely different, and they greenlit a sequel right away in July, and they knew something we didn't know. And that being, I saw a video today. Now, I don't usually promote YouTubers on here. I try not to do that, but I do listen to Mundane Matt, which he's awesome. Of course, he does not like Ghostbusters, and I do. But he did mention something that he knew that I didn't, and that being that the budget for Ghostbusters wasn't necessarily for the movie. They had to pay off Bill Murray to get the rights back. And they had to pay certain people to get the rights back. So this has got my gears rolling. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you don't really say that it cost Disney $4.5 billion to make The Force Awakens because they spent $4.5 billion to George Lucas to purchase the Star Wars rights, do you? Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't really say that it cost them $4.5 billion to make The Force Awakens. So why would you put the dollar amount in the budget? I mean, that may be like $70 million, basically, to buy the rights. So if that's the case, then technically that's not really part of the film budget to make the movie, because a purchase like that of rights is something that it's completely different. You don't hold the actors responsible. You don't hold the movie responsible. So then if it makes $229 million and half of that Sony gets, which I guess is like, what, $114 million?
114, 116.
Right, and maybe the budget, when they said that they spent $100 million in marketing, which I don't really believe either, maybe that was part of also the purchasing power. Why would Sony greenlight the sequel in July, like weeks after the fact, if it was really, like, wouldn't they just not say, hey, we're going to do a sequel at some point? They would just flat out say no. They wouldn't just say, oh, this is, they wouldn't even lie about it. Because, so somebody knows something that we didn't know, and all these insiders are wrong. So, naturally, it also came about that Matt had said that there's a possibility that there is going to be a sequel to the Ghostbusters.
There should be. On
Blu-ray and DVD sales, which, who was saying that all along?
Which pretty much is how Pacific Rim got its somewhat...
right. But who was saying that all along? I've been saying all along.
I can't imagine the person's name.
Yeah.
It starts with a J, but I just can't think...
Joe. Matrixlord212 has been saying all along it's getting a sequel. All friggin' long. Now, I understand people hate the movie. I get it.
Yeah, because when I did my little walk thing, I said I commented about how we weren't too thrilled when we heard that Ghostbusters was being made pretty much with a woman. with women cast. But then when we saw it, it was...
We did talk about that on here, that we weren't happy about it.
Yeah, we weren't happy about it.
Which if people would watch my shows, actually, from last year, 2 years ago, even I said, you know, I'm a fan of Melissa McCarthy, but I'm not really feeling this before we even saw it.
It felt like a Lifetime movie.
Right, and I said I'm going to give it a chance because I'm a fan. But people don't watch those podcasts. They just watch the after effects, and they're like, so they have no idea who I am. They're just, and here's the thing. If you're taking offense that they said that, oh, these trolls are like living in their mom's basement, well, first of all, you think you're a troll, obviously, if you took offense to that. And two, you know, you took offense that you're living in your mom's basement. Well, do you live in your mom's basement? And even if you did, like, I don't think it was really directed towards everyone. It was just the a-holes that were basically racist.
They didn't see the movie, and they wanted to judge it from their gut feeling. And yes, we've all done that, but I saw it, and I liked it. And I went back and watched it again on another about a few days later on this other site, and I saw things I missed the first time around, and I still like it as much.
Now, here's the thing. I believe that everybody has a right to like it or not like it. Yeah. The stuff that I got was, oh, you're autistic because you like the movie. You're a big dummy. You're a big dummy. They keep saying all these stupid things to me, right? And I got to rip a little bit because you know when I get pissed off, I rip. Do these fucking people, like, remember when Sigourney Weaver was the fucking lead in, like, Alien and Aliens, and Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection? Where the fuck? I mean, are you serious? You didn't have a problem with that. You didn't have a problem with Sarah fucking Connor in Terminator 1 and 2. Really? We even had a Sarah Connor Chronicles. There was no feminist thing, whatever. It was just they made movies. Now they put labels on shit, and all these idiots that don't have a cause to fight for, they just make it a cause that they're against women movies and they're against the Ghostbuster females because their fucking lives are boring. Okay? And honestly, the lives are fucking boring if you're commenting about fucking Ghostbusters every day. If you don't like my video, then don't watch it. Okay? But it's my channel. I can make 100 Ghostbuster videos if I want. In fact, I'm worried about what I like and not like, which is what this channel is made up of, not of what I think subscribers want or whatever, because the way this channel works is that I'm happy doing the podcast the way I want, what it's about. If I'm not happy, then it's not going to be around my channel. So my channel is not geared to, oh my God, I can't wait to get that one more subscriber or 20 more subscribers. I don't do shit like that. I don't do drama shit. I don't do that. I talk to Scott. I talk to Chris. I talk to Sally. I talk to everybody in my group, Real Hoovians Cast, that we do all the shows. You know, and I have freaking fun, okay? And if I want to make 100 effing Ghostbuster videos, it doesn't mean I'm stupid. It means that it's my effing computer. It's my effing channel, and I'll make 100 effing videos about Ghostbusters because I can. And if you don't like it, well, then don't watch it. But don't complain to me every single day. And then you're trying to, like, you're teaching me how the box office works when you were wrong all along, because obviously I was wrong too, that the part of the buying the rights back was included in the budget, which it shouldn't have been. So that means that the movie is beyond a success, that they're going to, when all this shit dies down, they're going to fucking do a quiet, well, you're making a sequel, and they're going to just fucking do it. And people lose their shit because they weren't educated enough to figure out what the budget actually was, or how much it actually cost to pay Bill Murray off, or how much it cost for all this stuff. So if you eliminate all that bullshit, then you got a success. Because the budget wasn't $154 million or $144 million. It was probably like $50 million or $60 million. And they had a partner, so they spent $30 million.
Yeah.
And so what the F did Sony lose? Absolutely nothing, really. Hardly infinitesimal the amount of money that they lost and the partners lost. Because I got to tell you, At the end of the day, Sony has to pay those partners back, whether the movie makes the money or not. So you mean to tell me that the DVD sales is not, they're going to pay the partners back? Absolutely. It doesn't work like that. So these people, the partners don't lose money ever. The only person that loses money is the main company.
And Chris even agreed. He says, it doesn't matter if you like the movie or not. I forget what movie we were talking about at the time. So it doesn't matter if you like the movie or not. The fact that you went and saw the movie, this particular company, they got their money either way.
And who the fuck is the judge that I got to go see the movie 2 times, 4 times, 20 times? The amount of videos that I made supporting this movie, are you kidding me? I've done everything I can to support this movie. I love this movie. I've even talked to people that do the Ghostbuster movie because I'm proud of it. I don't need to prove anything to these people. No. Now all these people, you need to see it twice to be a real fan. Get the F out of here. I bought the DVD, but then I returned it. But then when Joe got the Blu-ray, you know, I mean, we bought friggin' merchandise. I mean, come on, get out of here. I got hats everywhere. Gonna get the Titans. Frick out of here. These people don't know what the hell they're talking about. Get out of here with this crap. No shit. So don't tell me, like I'm stupid, like I don't know that they split it in half and the company gets it. Don't tell me that investors, like these idiots, are just reading off of articles that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, right? And they're like, insider said this, insider said it needs to make this dollar amount. You didn't even fucking know how many millions of dollars they had to pay off Bill Murray. You didn't even know that was part of the budget. And guess what? That's not part of the budget. That's why Sony's greenlighting the sequel in July. Because they don't want to fucking tell you that they spent.
Personally, they don't have to tell you.
They don't have to tell you shit. But, you know, they spent $70 million to get the Ghostbusters rights. Well, obviously, they're not going to fucking hold the actors responsible for paying back. And even when they spend money for marketing, you don't have to make the fucking money back from marketing.
Look what Ryan Reynolds did. They were commenting about it on one of the on another show. I won't mention who it was, but they said. He pretty much said they use that little poop emoji, and let the fans take a picture of it, and they send it through all the social media sites. And he said,
"There you go."
Whole thing pretty much got
promoted itself
by free,
right?
That's how they.
See, the things that these people don't understand is, all right, so they spent tons of $1 million in marketing, right? They never tell you how much they make off the Blu-ray and DVD. They don't tell you if they make $100 million or they never tell you what it makes on, because you're not supposed to know, because then they don't really lose. They make the money back. So if they make it back on the DVD sales or they make it back in the Ghostbusters experience, the freaking show is still in Times Square. Okay? You mean to tell me that this big organization like Madame Tussauds is going to have something in Times Square that doesn't make them money? That thing would have been gone in a week. In a week. You know how much money they have to pay rent in Times Square? That attraction would have been gone in a week if it was a failure. Yes. Those idiots that have no idea concept of money are telling me, I don't think there's people going to see it. Are you a moron? Are you morons?
Like you wouldn't go, just out of curiosity, you would not actually go see this thing. I mean, you cannot tell me you wouldn't even go by and look in the window and go, oh, that's cool.
Right.
You would not do that.
Let me tell you something. If I had time, and I would go into the attraction and see it. You know, and by the way, the movie theaters are right there. So, of course, they're going to go see Ghostbusters if they go to the attraction. Mm-hmm. But this is what I'm saying. People want to be experts. They want to be like, we're gonna tell Matrixlord how it's done. We know everything because we read a couple of articles. And how this son of a bitch, how much money the movie makes. Get the F out of here. I got people, my phone was lighting up. Today my phone died 3 times because they go in ape shit, like you stabbed them in the chest. And they're like talking shit about trying to rip me apart and rip the movie apart and all the stupids of you're autistic. And they say all these stupid, horrible things. God. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I'm glad, you want to vent. Chill out a little bit.
Yeah,
you think you're going to get anywhere if you've been calling me crap for like months and months and months? You ain't going to change the format of my channel. You're only going to piss me off to make more videos.
Only reason why they're doing it is that way. If it, like, let's say 5 weeks into the second movie, it turns out, all this crap blew up, and they well, see, we told you so. That's the only way they can.
See, Ben-Hur is a flop.
Yeah.
Where is Ben-Hur in the top 100? Nowhere. Right?
Nobody wanted to see
is this? If this is a flop,
why
are people going to the movies to still see it? It's on Blu-ray and DVD. You wouldn't be going to the movies to see it, but people are. It's just like Civil War. Mm-hmm. People are still going to see Civil War even though it's on Blu-ray and DVD. It means it's a hit. It's a hit. According to Sony, Sony's laughing. Sony's laughing because any publicity is positive publicity, even if it's negative, because all these mother effers are like, this movie sucks, and they make all these YouTube videos, this movie sucks, this movie sucks.
Which causes people to want to go see the movie or rent the movie.
Yes, they are promoting the shit out of the movie, and they don't even realize.
That's why I said after all the stuff about the haters and Ghostbusters, that's why I kept saying, thank you for making this a hit.
Yes. Thank you. Every time they say this effing person, this effing director, this effing actress, right? This fucking movie's skyrocketing. I'm laughing my ass off because they are making so much money. Toys, merchandising. They lied about it being clearance. It's not clearance. It's selling like crazy. You have all these new kids, the girls that are into Ghostbusters. They got Ghostbuster girl attire, Ghostbuster boy attire. They are freaking making money with Party City and how they are they're in this big boardroom in Sony. They're like,
they're just rolling. They're like throwing it on the desk and just rolling.
Effing ass off. We got Ghostbuster socks. We got Ghostbuster earplugs. We got Ghostbuster Band-Aids. We probably got Ghostbuster. I mean, ridiculous. They Ghostbuster everything. Ghostbusters on cake. They make money from everything that's Ghostbusters. Slime, video games, Lego, Playmobil. God, listen. They are freaking loaded. This is like when they released the Sony PlayStation and they lost money on the system, but they gained like billions from like the games and the software. They are laughing themselves to the bank. And you imagine we just got the PlayStation VR, which was expensive, but it was really good.
I saw it over at the Microsoft store. Like I said, there was one guy. One person was playing like a shoot 'em game, which looked like I guess UFOs.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a separate everything show. But
bow and arrow type thing going on.
You imagine having a Ghostbuster VR like that?
Oh yes, I think a buddy of mine told me they had plans on doing that because he's like
that would be phenomenal.
Because he's with Ghostbusters. He does this little good because he was.
They have organizations, Ghostbusters New York, Ghostbusters Chicago, Ghostbusters, and I'm friends with everybody on Twitter.
Halloween, or at least either Halloween or the night before, because he's got to do that Halloween over in Tulsa. And he chimed in to me like maybe last hour before, says, "Don't forget, you're working for me Tuesday." I says, "Is that 2 or what?" He says, "Yeah." But yeah, he went to the little Comic-Con thing we had here in Tulsa.
Right.
Him and his group.
So if you're going to make a comment, then before you open your mouth, before you type in comment about how much Ghostbusters sucks and it's shit, think about what I said. Think about all this money that this is bringing in.
They wouldn't sacrifice a dime if they thought it was if they actually believed that you sucked at as much as it did.
When Transformers when they made movies and they weren't making any new Autobots or Decepticons, the toy sales went down, right? And they said, "Listen, you got to make some new Transformers, Autobots, and Decepticons," and then the sales are through the roof again, right? It isn't just about the movie. The movie is basically the portal that starts it, and then everybody goes through buying all these things with Ghostbusters. So they started the franchise. And that's the start. And now you jump on it. Now you make Ghostbusters 2, Ghostbusters 3, Ghostbusters 4, Ghostbusters animated TV series, Ghostbusters You basically, this is the way the system is.
I'd love to see if they're going to make an animated series of Ghostbusters.
That's true.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I would want to see it all the time, but a CGI version, like they did with the reboot.
Right. Basically, Shin Gojira came out. Then next year is animated Godzilla. Then it's Godzilla 2. Then it's Godzilla vs. Kong. Then it's Shin Gojira 2, right? There's plans. There's animated. There's CGI. There's whatever. Same thing with Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters is going to get a TV series of animated. Ghostbusters is going to get an animated movie. It's not because Ghostbusters failed. And this is the thing. I did this on the show, okay? We talked about the Ghostbusters animated before the effing Ghostbusters girl movie came out. And I know I'm saying a lot of F's there, but people tend to forget. And they try to twist the article and make it like, well, because the movie failed, this is why we're doing the no, the movie failed.
Making an animated series.
And it was always planned that it was going to be an animated this year and an animated series, an animated movie. So it has nothing to do with the other. Just like Ghostbuster Socks has nothing to do with Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's a separate entity altogether.
So you could have your animated
marketing
series,
entertainment.
You still have your sequel of Ghostbusters, as long as they don't come out around the same time, because then it wouldn't knock each other out. So that's it. You're going to get a Ghostbusters 2, even though Paul came out and he said yesterday, he said plans are nowhere, meaning they have no plans at all. But that doesn't mean there's not going to be a sequel. He says if enough fans out there want it to happen, you will write your letters, you will get your DVDs, get your Holtzman stuff, because right now they say that Holtzman's the #1 Ghostbuster, the most popular Ghostbuster. So he went with it. He says if you hold your Holtzman fans, go out there. You know, go out there and get this sequel made. You know? And they may not choose him, or they may.
Yeah.
But they may not even have Kristen Wiig or Miss McCarthy. They may have Holtzman, and
they may do what they had the idea for Heroes, which was supposed to be like one season was going to be this group, one season was going to be this group. Now, they may go off and go, they did good with these gals. Let's go off and see if these gals or combinate or a co-ed type of thing works with the sequel.
I mean, I have a feeling they're all going to be back.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure that not only will they all be back, but we're going to have some new Ghostbusters.
Yes.
That's going to be part of the mix. Whether it be a guy or another girl or whatever. I mean,
but I would love
Cecil Strong, she's with the Mayors.
Yeah. That would be funny if she got caught up with the Ghostbusters.
Because she's Excited Out Live alumni, she's part of that, and she's funny, and or even Mila Kunis.
Ooh, she would
She'd be fantastic.
But I was thinking, what about
I said Eva Green, though, for either Zool or Gozer, because I could picture her.
Yeah. What about Linda Carter? What did you think of her?
I didn't see it yet. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, I'm behind with stuff, yeah. Yeah, for you guys that didn't know.
Like I said, Streamlord has got it up now.
Right.
And I'm not going to spoil anything, but it was good.
Yeah, again, in case anybody didn't know what I'm doing, I'm working a lot of hours, and I'm also doing a new book. So again, I said this last week. They're going to come some times where Matrixlord's not going to do videos for a couple of days. You're going to think, oh my God, what's happening? No, he's actually doing a new book finally. So,
Streamlord has got a life. Okay, folks.
So I'm working hard on a lot of different projects, but finally I'm happy to get to do the Everything Show tonight, or a few Everything shows for that matter.
But no, like I said, I did this little fan-made thing where the Ghostbusters are shooting one of their streams into a ghost that's hovering above Carl Kolchak, the Night Stalker. And I was thinking that would be an interesting thing. Have a modern-day Carl Kolchak in the next movie.
Mm. I said the thing to Paul, like, what if the Men in Black just erased everybody's memory of the original Ghostbusters?
That would be a good time.
And then Zool, like, basically, you're not the Ghostbusters, whatever, right? And then the Men in Black have to cameo and basically restore everybody's memory.
There you go.
And then you have the surviving members, and of course, I would have them honor Harold Ramis by saying he was in the college and he was this and he was that, and that Holtzman's his kid or something. That would say something like that, and then it'll be like, oh wow, okay,
that would be a great
That would be nice.
Yep.
Plus, like I said, it kills like 3 birds with 1 stone. It gives a thing interest for a new Men in Black. It gives interest for the combination sequel crossover with the Ghostbusters original team and New Girls. And it sets the stage for the future of Ghostbusters too, because basically, the sky's the limit there. Alternate worlds, alternate Ghostbusters.
Like I said in a little walkabout, that when they fell in one or both the gals that fell through that little portal once it blew up, they started, one or both are having these odd dreams. They don't know why. And as they further investigate, they understand those dreams were actually them seeing alternate realities in amongst that.
Right, and of course the main Ghostbuster team, the original, will be the main Earth.
Yeah.
That all stems like a branch from this thing, So, that's that. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed my Ghostbuster rant. Get the Blu-ray, get the DVD, support Ghostbusters, send your letters into Sony, send your letters into everybody, get this sequel made.
Yes.
You have the power.
If you have to crash the system for this movie to be made, crash system.
The majority have spoken of people in America. They made Ghostbusters #1. Make it #1 every friggin' week. I mean, it beat X-Men. It beat all these friggin' movies, X-Men Apocalypse. It's amazing. Keep making it #1. Give me my sequel. I want it. Please. Just like I want my Alien 5. Where is it? Where's Sigourney Weaver? Where's Neil Blomkamp? All right. On that note, take care. Bye for now.